there now.
How close is it to the camp, the pavilion?
Well, you can
Is
see
it here?
that pavilion right there, yes.
That's the pavilion there, yeah.
And then the camp is the brown roof one. The property line runs right up between them. You can see that little stream.
The property line there shows the camp with the hunting club not in it.
Yeah.
But that old road, you can see an old road going up there, that was the property line, right up the middle of that road.
Mhm. There's 3 acres on right where that hand is.
Yeah.
And then there's, the other property has 7.9 acres on it. That's a nice picture, I've never seen that before.
Okay. All right, just. Okay, and we're gonna check on the.
You guys have any questions?
Yep, we got
Yep,
it.
I think it's on. You have anything else you want to add, or?
I think,
Well-
I think we're, yeah, that's all we need to say about them two properties. I think George has another.
With from 16 to 38, that is not, I don't think is fair. And the hunting club from 25 to 79,000, that's outrageous. I have my own here. I'd like to call your attention to it. Went from 80 to 101,000. 55 years old. Been no improvements on the last couple of years. I don't understand why it would go on and have been raised that much. I have a lot right beside it. They're both the lots 100 by 200. One right beside it come down $3,000. My neighbor next to me has 2 dwellings on her property, plus a garage, 3-car garage, which is about 24 by 40. And her tax bill is not half of what mine is. And she has 2 properties, 2 dwellings on it.
Now, you know that even with that change in assessment, your taxes will go down.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Yeah.
temporarily.
This year, yes, or next year.
Well, yeah,
It has
no.
nothing to do with temporary or permanent.
Well, the millage will go down.
Millage will go down,
Yeah.
and it will, I mean, that, it
But
doesn't
we're-
go, millage doesn't go back up the following year, though.
Yeah, but it will, as soon as you get our school built down there, it'll go back up.
That's the school issue, and the problem is,
Yeah.
if you need $1 million, you're gonna raise it. It depends on whether you raise it 4%, 5%. I mean, this changing it, the assessed value, as long as it's equitable, does not affect, like they say, well, you'll get me next year. No,
Yeah,
it's not, doesn't work like
Right,
that,
yeah, I
but you're right. I mean,
yeah.
and yeah, and Everett's will, Everett has the highest of the county, and from the county standpoint, but,
Right.
you know, our
Oh, yeah,
biggest
our-
concern is that, you know, is it equal to the neighborhood? If everyone in the neighborhood went up 30%, you know, your taxes aren't
Yeah.
gonna change.
Mine, well, you're dealing with his, but my personal ones went up, but anyway, you know, I haven't got that far yet.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't added anything or increased anything, it went from 80 to 101, so that's why.
Now, remember, the 2012 numbers were ruled invalid by the courts.
Yes.
They were wrong, they were
Right.
too low, they were thrown out. So it's really hard to compare the 12 and the 13.
Right.
What we really trying to ask people to do is, if you put a for sale sign out in the lot, is that an amount that you sell it for? And that's sort of a better judge than change. So, you know what I mean?
Well, if it, I'm complaining, yes, but if it has to be that way, we'll have to live with it. I haven't made any improvements to go that far on 20,000, 21,000, that's what I'm trying to get my point across. I haven't made any improvements on the property, you know, in that length of time. And don't anticipate now either, for you, do you understand that too?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the hunting club stuff, you know, I think Yeah, I think there's, you know, there's a problem with that one, I'm sure of that, so.
Well, somewhere along the line, I don't know who told us that, but they had our hunting club listed as a hotel, and that's the reason it was inflated, the price was, but I don't know if that's right or not.
Well, we can see, well, not that picture now, but the one when your hunting camp was up there, it certainly wasn't listed as a hotel.
Well,
It said, I think it said camp on it.
and yeah, there's a sign on the front of it,
Yeah.
Big Creek Hunting Camp.
Well, I mean, on our property card, it said camp also, it didn't say
Well, anyway,
hotel.
but anyhow, that,
Okay.
we gathered up enough money to pay it, 2 years ago, over $1,000, and we would do that every year.
Well, all right.
Well, once they make their adjustments, you'll get a notice saying what the new value is, and then if you're still not satisfied, you have 30 days to appeal it to court, but then you'll have to have an attorney and.
Right.
You have to have an appraisal.
Right,
Take it
maybe I had to break
to
it.
the next step.
Well, I wasn't here at the last time the boys come in and talked about it, but it was taken care of then, and we appreciated that, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
Have a great day, yep.